What is up, YouTube? I'm Devon DaVinci, and I wanted to address one way that you can support the channel if that is something that you would like to do. We all need t-shirts, and if you happen to be in the market for a graphic tee anyway, why not check out my affiliation link at TeePublic. Here you will see different designs that I handpicked myself and new designs that will be added on a weekly basis. This week's featured item will be t-shirts themed after the IT Crowd, which is currently a show that I'm doing reactions to on YouTube. So if you happen to be a fan of that show, feel free to come through and check it out. And I will be adding t-shirts, as I said, on a weekly basis, so be sure to look at it not just once, not just twice, but on a weekly basis. Link to my TeePublic storefront will be in the description box down below. What is up, YouTube? I'm Devon DaVinci, leader of the Renaissance Crew, and you're watching DaVinci Reacts. Today we're going to be getting into a video that was requested during my Patreon live stream, which was taking place this last Tuesday. I have another one scheduled for Saturday, so if you want to join me, just join my Patreon and jump in the chat. If you leave a link for a video that you want me to react to, I will react to it during that live stream. And this video was requested. It is called How Much Do You Know About the NBA? This video was Funny Fry Quiz. Now, we're going to go ahead and jump into this and see exactly what it has to offer. When it says quiz, I don't know if it's going to be given questions like when certain stuff happened, as far as like the shot clock, or when did the NBA establish itself, or if it's going to be more like about players. I'm a big NBA guy. One of the things that I was planning on doing, actually, because during my Patreon live streams, I do other stuff outside of the reactions. When I'm not reacting, I'm doing a tier list or I'm doing something. And in between like that tier list, I'll jump in and out of reactions as they come through. One of the things I was actually planning on doing was making a top 10 or ranking NBA players based from like best to worst. And I figured that would be fun, but given the fact that right now I'm doing a Michael Jackson music tier list, which I'm about just past halfway done at this point. So if you want to check that out, join the Patreon, or it'll be coming out a little bit later. That's if it doesn't get copyright claimed to all hell, because I'm listening to snippets of every song that is on that tier list. But let's go ahead and jump into this and see what it has to offer. I think I'll be able to pass it. I'm not going to be keeping score, so if you want to keep score, feel free and let me know how I did.
Hi, welcome to Funny Free Quiz, your channel to have fun, but especially to learn something new.
Let me open this up a bit more. Okay. Rules. If I see a countdown of some kind. Okay, I was about to go over some rules, but yeah, if I was about to say if it's timed, I'm going to honor the time. But okay, 31 questions, 5 seconds to answer.
And you will have 5 seconds to say the answer. Good luck.
Let's do this. We're just going to go through it. What year was the NBA founded? 1946. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, 1946, yeah. I know this, 1946. Easy. Too easy. What was the decade? What decade did Canada join the NBA? The 90s. 1996. Vancouver Grizzlies and the Toronto Raptors joined. Who has the most score points in NBA history? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. How will Larry Bird be an option? He's not up there. What player has won the most rings in NBA history? Oh, Bill Russell. This is a very easy quiz. At this rate, I'm not going to fail anything. Bill Russell. The man with his hands on his hips. Which NBA team has the most successful in franchise with 17 championships won? That's either the Boston Celtics or the Lakers. Okay, Boston Celtics. Lakers ain't an option, so it's the Celtics. This might be an older video because the Lakers won one in 2020. Yeah, this is an older video, I think. Because I think they're tied now. Top scorer in the 2006-2007 season. I believe that's Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, yeah. This was past Shaq's prime. That's definitely Kobe Bryant. Who is the most decorated NBA player? Michael Jordan. Of those players, Michael Jordan. I think Kareem might have him beat, maybe. What's the only 3 teams that have survived since the NBA was founded? The Knicks, let me see. The first one, Knicks, Celtics, and Warriors. Yep. What does NBA mean? National Basketball Association. That's an easy one too. Hopefully I don't get copyright claim for the music. Which team won the 2019 season by winning their first title? Toronto Raptors. (1992) Barcelona, the United States team, including NBA players for the first time. What was the name of the team? The Dream Team. You heard of the Dream Team? Well, we're the Mean Team, Wussin Man. Wussin Man. Who is this former player? John Stockton. I might go 31-0 on this one. Shortest player to ever play in the NBA. Muggsy Bogues, this man in the middle with the Raptors jersey. I think Spud Webb was the shortest to win a dunk contest, but Muggsy Bogues. He was 5 feet 3 inches. I don't know what that is in centimeters, so you'll have to look it up. The tallest player to ever play in the NBA. That is George Mirasan, the dude at the end right here. He was 7 feet 8 inches, I think. In what year did Kobe Bryant retire from the NBA? I think that's 2016. Yeah, I think it's 2016. Yep. When do the playoffs start? Let's see. I think the end of April. The end of April is when it starts. It's definitely not July. The end of April. Yeah. In what state of the United States is the Golden State Warriors located in? California. San Francisco, California. See, I didn't think it was San Francisco. But it does have the Golden Gate Bridge, so duh. Which of these 3 teams are competing in the Central Division of the Eastern Conference? That is the Chicago Bulls. The other 2 are Western teams, so they're definitely not no Eastern Conference. What year was the Charlotte Hornets founded? 1990? 1989? Oh, 88 then. 1988. Yeah. They give me multiple choice, so that makes it easier. What team did Shaquille O'Neal play his first NBA game with? Orlando Magic. Back when Shaq Diesel was just Shaq Fu. Which NBA player is the only one who scored 100 points in a single game? That would be Wilt Big Dipper Chamberlain. He doesn't like stilt, so I tried to avoid calling him that. Which ex-player scored 13 points in 33 seconds to become the most epic comeback in NBA history? Tracy McGrady. If you haven't seen it, go watch that video. Scored 13 points in the last 33 seconds to win the game. They were down by like 10 with less than a minute left. Who is this former NBA player? That's Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman. Dennis Ramadan. That's right, you gotta come harder than this. Pause. When was the first All-Star game? Ooh, that was... that's a tough one. I'm gonna say 59. I might get this one wrong. 59? 51. My first wrong answer. I don't want to pay attention to All-Star game. What was the former name of the Oklahoma City Thunder? The Seattle Supersonics. That was my first wrong answer. That one was messed up because they didn't start recording the All-Star game until like the 60s. What NBA team plays in the Madison Square Garden? New York Knicks. Yeah, that one caught me off guard because the first recorded All-Star game was like the 69 All-Star game or something. Who was the first Spanish player to play in the NBA? That's a tough one. I'm gonna guess Fernando Martin because his picture looks older. Is that cheating? I guess. Which city is the 2016 All-Star game? I don't know. I don't freaking know. It wasn't Cleveland, I don't think. Chicago? Toronto? I don't know. Like I said, I don't really pay attention to All-Star game like that. Which following former player is considered the best player in Latin America? One of the 100 best. Oh, that's Manu Ginobili. Second one. Manu Ginobili. Which player has chosen to use the silhouette for the NBA logo? Jerry West. Who is considered the best player in NBA history? Michael Jordan. Yeah, that last one was more of a speculation thing, but
This was today's video. If you like the video,
for me, the greatest of all time. Spoiler alert for those that might want to see my tier list at some point. Michael Jordan's the greatest basketball player ever. I'm sorry, he is. Like when you want to talk about the best player on offense, the best player on defense, most clutch player. The player with the most offensive tools to his in his repertoire. Michael Jordan destroys everybody. Now, I can get very deep into why, but that would make the video so much longer than it needs to be. And maybe I'll save that for the tier list. But for those of you that want to see that, just let me know and I will make a tier list. Maybe next time. I am planning on doing another Patreon live stream on Saturday. The tier list will probably come out a little bit later on YouTube. But for those of you that do want to check that out, that is a link that you can, well, that's something you can look forward to. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Looking at the chat, they're saying I got 28 correct. And given the fact that 31 was a speculation question, even though I gave the right answer. Technically, that's 28 out of 30. I think that's a passing grade. Only thing I failed on was the All-Star questions. But like I said, I don't really pay too much attention to All-Star because it's an exhibition game. It's really just something you watch just to see the players like get together. Players you don't normally see play together, and just do crazy stuff. Um, the question about when did the All Star game start? That was a very tough one because, like I said, the first All Star game wasn't recorded until like the '60s. So unless you have studied it, you probably won't even think about it. Because I was thinking like '60s is going to be the first All Star game, but when all the answers was '50s, I was like, oh, okay, I know I got this wrong. But yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys in a future video. Until then, I'm Devon DaVinci, and I'm signing out.